And part of me now is thinking, like, what brought this up in the first place?
I don't even remember now. I just have that, it's a bag of garbage, just living in the back of my head at all times.
You know what? Not even watching any of the videos and just seeing, like, who the witch is definitely like, yeah, that was a Canadian animated television program.
That's why as soon as you said it, I'm like, of course.
Like this one guy has to have like Dan Aykroyd's with his liquor thing he does. He actually sells that. Like the crystal skull thing. When you find out that Dan Aykroyd is actually like a real life Ghostbuster, you go like, a lot of stuff makes sense now. Because he's like a third generation like ghost hunter. Like this is a family business to him. Like I think he actually has legitimate books. I say legitimate in the sense of like they're real books, but it's also ghost hunting stuff.
Yeah, from the actual experts on ghost hunting. Whether or not you believe in that is another matter, but it
there.
is in fact accredited by experts in the field.
I think one group of people I listen to their podcast, their one of their biggest show is like a ghost hunting thing, and I thank God that they do it specifically because one guy legitimately wants to find ghosts and evidence and everything, and the other guy's just like, unless a ghost appears in front of me and goes to my nose, I ain't believing nothing. Everything is just a noise or something happening.
Look, the house settles, the wind howls.
Yeah, they go to like insane asylums and everything, and it's just like, what's that noise? And it's like, it's probably the thing going creaking. This thing's like 100 years old. Like, thank God he's skeptical enough to be like, there could be evidence, but it's really gonna have to literally hit me in the face to make it count.
Yeah, I'm willing to believe, but you're not gonna hit me with any of that.
But they were talking.
There's a couple things I can get here. I can get a Silver Curious.
They talk about stuff like that all the time, on occasion, and their little thing they do is fun too. I think that's about the only ghost watching stuff I watch because God help me, people. I know you try in a lot of things, but she's still wearing the wisdom thing.
Yeah. This is better though, and not just by like 1 point. So I was thinking about it, but
But it's just so much I need to where it's like, I need a person who just goes like, I don't need like a group of people to go like, was that a ghost? That has to be a ghost. That's gotta be a ghost. That's evidence of a ghost. I need the one guy to go like, that machine goes off all the time. No, it's not a ghost just because the machine buzzes. It could be something, but we don't know. I need the person who's just, like, not saying yes to everything all the time. Because it's so boring otherwise.
Okay, I think all that's left is the castle. I didn't actually sell off the thing, or my old gear, so that's something to keep in mind, I guess.
Probably, if you care. You don't care.
I'll do it eventually.
You there!
What are you talking about? I'm not here.
Sorry for stopping you out of the blue. You're not from here, are you?
How could you tell?
I'm absolutely from here. What are you talking about?
I thought as much. Listen, our king is not as he once was. It is dangerous to even enter the Castel.
Okay, that's fine. I'll stab him then.
Castel.
I am not against killing everybody in that castle.
He has punished many an innocent man for crimes they did not commit. I do not wish for you to befall the same fate. You see, my papai, Simon, was one of the king's victims. 10 years ago, he was charged with treason and locked away. The king used to be known for his generosity and understanding. But then one day, he became the brute that rules us now. Therefore, I think it's best you avoid the Castell at all costs. You can never be too careful.
So, the king is ruling, but an individual doesn't have power just because he says he has power. So it's probably because he has some kind of night force or whatever that, like, he can actually command out to do that. So the one thing that's always gotten to me is whenever the king just completely flips like that, really all the knights are just like, okay, this is what we're doing now. Like, they live in this town too. They know these people. They're not just faceless murderers.
I think it's something along the lines of that whole, like, they take a code or something.
Oh,
kind of
fudge
thing.
that noise.
Well,
I don't care if you take a code or not. As soon as your king decides, like, he talked bad to me, kill him. You sure? You sure about that?
I mean, you say that, but there's that whole that one character from the Song of Fire and Ice series who's literally just called the King Killer or something. Who's like, he literally was stuck between like two choices: let the king commit an atrocity or kill the king to stop the atrocity. And he kills the king to stop the atrocity, and everybody's all like, "Well, you broke your oath on protecting the king and everything." It's like, I saved. Keep in mind, I'm going to throw this out here before you deform an opinion of the guy. He's an asshole. He's a bastard of a character. You do not like this guy. He made one good decision in his life, and it's by killing the king before he committed a further atrocity kind of thing. So it's like, yeah, but also, like, are you still just going to call him, like, the guy who killed the king because because he was the only one who went, like, he's not gonna change. There, I saved thousands.
Oh, really? You have business? Yes. Sure, go on in.
In I go, I guess.
Okay. I get that. I'm just looking around. I'm not here to be in the way. They're just here working hard.
On the other hand, you do have moments like that where it's like if the king doesn't get his food right away, it's a death sentence. It's like, you know what? Whomp. Close enough.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm good with doing whatever needs to be done here.
There's also the fact that, like, as much as you hate it, it's usually the devil you know versus the devil you don't kind of situation. Like, if you kill the bastard king,
I can't look at them.
Who's gonna replace them? Are you gonna get the good coin flip and everything? At some point, you do have to pull the trigger on that. It's like, listen, he's killed thousands. It's not gonna get any better. We might as well just lop his head off now. And yes, if you try to go through the front door, those guys have it barred off. That's why you have to come in the back.
Oh, I was just exploring. Stick my tongue through the gate. I'm gonna go up, try to talk to the king, and get the death sentence. I mean, just start a big old fight. Let's go. I want to know why games don't just let you start a fight. No, there's gonna be a scene, and then all the guards are gonna come up and grab me and throw me in jail, and then we're all just gonna sit there and go, well, I guess it's the death sentence for us until plot lets us get out. Like, let me fight! Dang it! They would not be able to stop me.
Every time you bring up something about, like, why doesn't the X person do something to Y person kind of thing, I always think of that one skit from Futurama where they're watching, like, that female lawyer. It's an Ally McBeal ripoff.
Why does they not simply eat the...
Why doesn't the bigger lawyer simply eat the smaller lawyer? It's just always something like that. It's like, why don't they just kill the king and get a new one? It's like, why doesn't the bigger lawyer eat the smaller lawyer?
Well, why not?
A prayer ring.
Alright, let's see here. So
You know what I should be doing in the background for funsies?
I can go upstairs, and I can go into that front area. Let's go upstairs here first, because I feel like that front area is going to be where the king is.
Accidentally hit my Switch controller. I thought it was actually going to connect for once. Yark, yark.
Someone's got to look at what's wrong with the roof.
It's broken.
Well, I'm a licensed roof inspector. I will absolutely inspect that roof for you.
Yo, wallet inspector? Oh, well, he seems to be in order. Wait, that guy's not the wallet inspector. That's the best part of the bit. Not that the fact the wallet inspector thing works, because they're idiots. It's the fact that Homer goes like, hey, that's not the wallet inspector.
Oh yeah, fence is broke.
Yeah, it's a broken fence.
That's
on the roof.
that's my pro roof inspector opinion. Sure is broke. May want to get somebody on that.
You know, I'm curious for something like what. I mean, I know how this game goes. You don't have to like. This is rhetorical stuff. Everybody, you don't have to get like all like. I have to answer this in a comment.
Ran.
Oh, you smell too nice.
Me with my baths.
Yeah, you and your bathing with monsters and stuff. What?
Down is back in here.
I get the idea of like for a lot of soldiers, it's like, oh, you have to like, if when your service is done, you go back to the farm or the family or something. What do you do for a hero whose literal life has been making sure you're ready to fight the big bad monster, and then you succeed? Do you just become like a craftsman or something?
Yeah, the hope is that for saving the world, like, the government kind of just takes care of you after that, because I feel like it would be very difficult to readjust to normal society.
I mean, that's kind of the whole point of, like, the, of builders.
Go become, like, a swordsman instructor or
Sell
something.
swords.
Or an instructor, like a teacher.
Yeah, something like that. It's your only way to get out.
Hi, I'm not supposed to be back here. Can I get out?
I don't know. It's just always an interesting. I think it's the idea behind builders.
You said you were gonna let me out, and then you didn't move.
Oh, I think you have to move. Oh.
I'm trapped. Okay, I have a few options. A, I can maybe jump out of these.
You can. If there's a white outline, it's something you can just jump off.
Oh, I didn't even look at the map. I just saw an open window.
My legs! Oh, fudge! My legs! Why is this the one window that does this?
Oh, this one goes down.
Goes down to the dungeon.
Hey, how you doing?
Vaza, be gone.
Why are there living people down here? Don't you just execute all of them? Maybe they're just waiting.
Listen,
there's a queue.
Yeah, shit. A queue to get... Oh my god. There's like... Final Fantasy queue is like... Oh, please let that be 30 minutes. What do you mean you jumped to 5 minutes left? I don't want this queue to go off. Shunk.
Yeah, he's the greatest man in the world.
I think these dancers aren't happy about something. Grr, who you? How you get in here? King no like look of you.
Ooh, I'm having opinions about you already.
King smash you with club. I mean, have you killed. Throw in dungeon. Totally not smash you with big giant troll oak club. Don't ask why King specifically talk about troll.
Also, you know that whole
and no talking. Kala baka.
That whole mod rod business too.
Man, it's weird that they left us with all of our stuff, including the key that opens up every door.
Yeah, that was...
Now, go talk to the guard real quick. No, it's funny. I am sleeping. I hope I do not say anything which I will regret later. The king, he has been acting very strangely lately, but we cannot defy the orders of our liege lord. snore. I hope that nobody capable of defying him happens to find the secret passage out of the dungeon.
I'm willing to bet he just left our door unlocked.
There is a good chance that they did nothing because they specifically go like, oh, she looks capable. Let her just do this, please, for the love of God.
Like,
Goddess.
I would be willing to put money on that he didn't even lock the door. He's dead.
No reply, it's just a corpse.
Thankfully, it's not quite that. Because I've played other Dragon Quest games. Y'all just got a door out of here. This isn't even a hidden passage, y'all just have a door.
Hey, why are you called King? I should probably go talk to this King character.
That's real curious.
Anyway, bye.
Hey, another fading Jenny. Cool.
Like the rats that just keep running away from you.
I like how since you were actually forced to get the ultimate key before coming here, you will never know if these were locked or not. Actually, I could have looked at the minimap before I just opened the last lock.
Yeah, they had locks on them.
Sure you are. That's what they all say.
The accursed imposter. Imposter. A mirror.
So we gotta get the mirror of Ra. I think it's called
the Ra's mirror.
Yeah.
I'm curious why it's Ra, but I think it's the idea that that light shines on the truth and kind of things.
I've played a Dragon Quest game before.
Which one? Do any of the builders have Ra's mirror?
Yeah.
Is it which one?
I forget where and which one, but I know it's in there. Maybe even in both.
Well, I was that thing I was bringing up.
I know it was in Builders 2.
Yeah, I specifically remember when I was saying about the whole what happens to what would happen to you after this whole thing kind of thing. I think it's probably one of the ideas behind Dragon Quest Builders is like, it's just like, what if you just ignored everything? And it just became like this, like, what happened? What if you just didn't want to be this character? And that's why Builders happened, because you had the option to say no, even though you're basically bred from the beginning of your entire life to be this good, goddess-fearing character whose whole point is to stop the bad guy, and you're just like, I literally don't want to be here.
Okay, so we're gonna go heal. And save. And then go dungeoning.
Which dungeoning?
Well, the immediate problem one.
To the tower we go, then.
I gotta go save that dancer.
She is kind of pretty.
She is. Mom, there's an ogre looking like a king.
First of all, I am very insulted.
There's an ogre trying to be a king. I wouldn't care so much, but he's doing a real bad job.
Oh yeah, we stopped recording like 7 hours ago.
Dang it.
I don't know specifically why 7. I don't think I was here 7 hours ago. I've been like 1.
And into the dungeon we go. That is a big old dungeon. So how can I get around here efficiently?
This is the worst looking pretzel ever.
I know, these guys need to practice. Definitely one of the rejects.
They did put too much lye on it, too. Oh.
Probably don't need... At least all you do is summon friggin'... Oh, that guy's still white. Just call a guy white.
I'll fucking call a guy white when he's white.
Ooh, Dorothy doing 4 damage?
Oh, it did that defending champion thing, so it, like, made its defense, like, astronomical.
There we go, getting that good damage. Yeah, my crit don't care about your defense.
Quite literally. Also, thank God you're dead. Oh, you really gonna do defending champion this whole time? Might as well just have ran.
I mean, I could go right for the exit, but we gotta make sure there's not stuff. Oh, what the crap are you?
Which one?
Guy on the right.
The skeleton guy?
I mean, I don't like that shadow either.
Skeleton swordsman?
That's a little more elaborate than just a skeleton swordsman.
I don't know, I always loved Toriyama's skeletons. He did some good skeletons.
They do. I like it when he gives them the long heads.
The alien heads?
Yeah.
Yeah. The pirate robot.
Okay, I'm just gonna kill this guy, and I'm gonna hope that skeleton soldier isn't as bad as he looks.
Can you believe that was just a Dragon Ball villain?
Yeah, it's just some guy.
It wasn't even a guy, it was just a robot that the pirates left behind. Pirates that were implied to be gone for like 100 years or so.
Okay, at least the skeleton isn't actually that big of a threat.
Because even the Red Ribbon Army was acting like this was a legendary area when they got there. Also, I love
Thanks, Dorothy.
I love how you can almost tell what movies Toriyama had just watched when he does those things, because he has that spear trap hallway, and like one of the guys gets killed on there, and that's like the opening bit of Indiana Jones, and you just look like he must have just watched like Raiders of the Lost Ark before he did this one, because this is just the whole opening bit of that. And, like, he did the whole Trunks thing, and it's like, yes, I, too, did like Terminator 2. It was a good sequel.
Oh, what are bones weak to?
Mm.
I don't know if they'd burn well. I'll try to ice them. Yeah, ice is fine. I mean, I feel like they're bones. They're generally what's left over after being burned, so the bones are probably a little more resistant.
It's probably neutral. I mean, Whoosh. Whoosh is...
Oh, do I even want to bother? I'll just get out of here.
Whoosh is kind of like... holy coated, but not exactly.
Look, that fight is just gonna be... miserable.
This fight equally so, but in lesser ways.
Oh, he gets multiple turns. That's rude. Did you just put my 2 healers to sleep, you piece of crap?
Yes.
How dare you?
But on the plus side, absolute defense.
I was gonna take advantage of the fact that it's gonna be 10 years before we can kill you.
But now I'm mad.
You know, oh, nope, not more heal. That's a little overkill.
What if?
Thanks, Dorothy. Perfectly timed.
What if? No, what if? And just hear me out. All heal. Just for my sake. This is my last warning on the whole thing, specifically for this cave. You're gonna want to really start putting those diamonds in people's inventories. It is not equipment, it is just an item you put in there.
No, I'm more wondering, like, who does these insta-death moves, then? Because nobody I've seen so far.
Well, actually, those voodoo guys have been actually casting whack on you here and there.
Oh, I just kill them for priority 1.
They are the healers, too, so...
Because I know they're going to be annoying as crap. I mean, I know I can. My big concern is... I, like, just don't want to waste them on, like, a dumb death that I can just heal from. Like, that's really the only reason I haven't. I knew it. You don't just put a chest out there like that.
Yeah, this is why. Because mimics start coming in with whack and thwack. And thwack is the cast death spell on everybody's thing, so...
What's my good single target? I guess I could try... I might have Frizzle. Okay, not lightning. Not fire.
They're actually really tanky, too. I think they're really... They really don't take spell damage, so it's, if you have, like, attackers, just attack with them. Frankly, just hitting attack across the board is the smarter idea. Falcon Slash would work because it's just physical.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
You also still have your whip equipped.
Oh, that's better. You got some fun stuff. What do you got? Meh. You got... Let's try some knuckle sandwiches. Oh, even resist that. Okay, not worth that trouble. Just beat him up. Can you just do that more often? I don't want to waste my friggin' diamonds.
They only get wasted if it succeeds. So...
I mean... I know... But it's gonna succeed eventually.